We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, Kareem Riggins. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Iglesias waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Into the box, Joaquin Perazo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
At the ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Thunder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So now to the plate, Marcellus Horder, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The set and the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Shinji Takahashi, Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stepping up now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out. No strike.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Here he comes on 2-0. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And they've taken a one-run lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Saunders has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Batting third, the right fielder, Trey.
So here's Trey Mancini. One run in and one gone so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nunez, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Solo shot to right center as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
pitch. The left fielder,
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Ivan Pierzynski. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2-0 now.
No pressure.
And now a pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
batting fifth, the shortstop, Javier.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Pierzynski on at first, nobody out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Melvin Palmer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. The 1-0 home.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And this one's in the dirt.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
To the plate now, Levi Quinton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. One and one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got 2-1 the count.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Ramon Urias waits on deck. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Settling in now, Ramon Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, this 2nd inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1.
2-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
But the runner's back easily. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3-2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Pedro Severino is on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down
Count
is
1-2.
not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-2 on the ground to third. He's got it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Chris
So
Davis.
coming to the plate, Chris Davis. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0. Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-2 gets him looking, strike 3. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch lifted in the air out towards left center. Santander's got it, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Kareem Riggins. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Gonna need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's gonna be a strike.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is popped up. Alberto is there. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Joaquin Barraza.
So in now for Chicago, Joaquin Barraza. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Scooped up, off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Oh, that's down.
Renato Nunez is on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up the walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little...
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Ready now for Baltimore. Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 5 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Jalen Saunders, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. On to the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they get on the scoreboard here. It's 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Hit down the line at first. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
At the plate now, Ivan Pierzynski. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lays off 2-2 now.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
The batter, number 8.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Levi Quinton, as he looks at a fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Davis in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Schwarber, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Out of play off to the right. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Striding forward now is the DH, Kareem Riggins, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
A strike away. Now, sometimes pitching is all about in the inning would be huge.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The set and the 2-2. Fastball well outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Ramon.
Ready for another chance? Ramon Urias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back to Baltimore as we see.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hunter Harvey, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Hunter.
Into the box now, Joaquin Perazo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way.
Joaquin Perazo.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Iglesias now at short. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, left field, Jalen Saunders.
Now to the plate, Jalen Saunders. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, the third baseman.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Marcellus Porter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, reined in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they go set now for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Chris Davis now, and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hit in the air to center field. Perazo is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Alberto.
Digging in, Hanser Alberto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up. So stepping in, Ivan Pierzynski. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First offering on its way. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 36.
Now at the plate, Melvin Palmer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 5-2. Alec Mills enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30.
Ready now, Trey Mancini. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 3-0 now. taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Renato Nunez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, two gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
No balls and a strike to count. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And that misses 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Peraza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still 7 in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back.
That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kareem Riggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. bouncer up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
In now, Joaquin Perazo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Riggins stands at first with 1 out. Chopper to short. Iglesias makes a barehanded play in time.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Jalen.
Riding in once again, Jalen Saunders. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Santander looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as we are all tied at 5. Sean Armstrong will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong. The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in now, Marcellus Porter. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. All even at 5 apiece. So digging in now, Austin Hayes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Down the third baseline. Scooped up. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now back, second baseman.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Nope,
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. This is foul right side.
Not your normal put away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The catcher, number 20.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Two balls and a strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Chris Davis at the plate now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on down the line. Called strike 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
From the belt, the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Jose Iglesias will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Ready with the 3-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Ready for another shot now, Hanser Alberto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Ivan Pierzynski.
The first baseman, Ivan Pierzynski.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 62.
Into the box, Javier Baez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Now at the plate, Melvin Palmer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
fastball laid off well below the knees. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Levi Quinton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Two and 1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look at that, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
First delivery to him on the way, and he lays off there 1-0. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Orioles 5. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Striding in, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field as they pull even. It's 6-6 now. And here's Renato Nunez. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Wick is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Ball and a strike now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And that misses. 2-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Urias.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The set. And the 1-2 fouled away. One and two. Here it is.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
There's ball 4. So striding in, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. For 1. Standing in, Kareem Riggins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Fastball just inside. Two and 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Joaquin Perazo. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he falls behind 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Ready once again, Jalen Saunders. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Marcellus.
Striding into the box, Marcellus Porter, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Weird still tied 6-6. Jeremy Jeffress enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Dwight Smith Jr. is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One and one. And now pitch on the way. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's gone 3 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Fouled off. Jeffress, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in once again, Hanser Alberto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. This game remains tied at 6. Richard Blyer takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Rio Ruiz is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Ivan Pierzynski will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. And with the potential for matchup problems ahead, you get a look at what remains in the Oriole bullpen. Into the box now, Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-0. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Melvin Palmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is there, and there's one down now.
The batter
at the plate, Levi Quinton. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. One and 1 to Schwarber.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, designated hitter,
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kareem Riggins. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Got him reaching there as this is fouled off to the right, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in now, Anthony Santander. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Baez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Jeremy Jeffress is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is the final line score tonight.